Hi guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Can't believe it took me this long. But anyway, I'm back. Oh, I was never here. Fuck. Today we are gonna talk about something really cool. It's obviously related to fashion sneakers. But Nike just did their latest collaboration with the brand A Cold Wall. I have something really special to reveal to you all. A Cold Wall and Nike has been collaborating since the past 7 years, but this time it's special because they dropped an iconic sneaker. To give you a short brief about the brand, it's a UK-based brand which is owned by Samuel and he's the former pupil of the late designer Virgil Abloh. The name A Cold Wall refers to feeling a cold surface as a common social denominator, but in layman words, if I explain you, it's basically creating conceptual design but putting it out there in a more digestible manner. That's how Samuel Ross explains it. Unlike any other brand that you see on Instagram, it's not just basic graphic tees with an oversized fit, but if you scroll through their Instagram and check out what they actually put out, it's a lot of synthetic fabric which they're using, and a lot of it is sustainable. In their latest collaboration with Nike, they have taken the iconic Air Max 98 silhouette and they've designed it into their own creation. This time we see the sneaker in two variants, one which is onyx colorway and one which is the stone, and it's going to retail for about £200, even though the dates for India haven't been revealed yet, but it's literally out there in UK as we speak right now. To mark the release, Gabriel Moses, who's a London-based photographer, released a series of surreal stills which totally defies how we shoot a normal average campaign. If we take a look at what kind of visual that Gabriel has shared with us, it is a lot inspired by the Renaissance. We can actually see the kind of creative process that went into making the entire visual. Talking about something special that I wanted to reveal with you guys, one of my friends was actually there at the UK event which was hosted by Nike Sneakers. It actually turned out to be crazy because I was just lying around at my house and she just called me and asked me if I wanted to interview Samuel, and yeah, I got really lucky because Samuel actually answered one or two of my questions which I always wanted to ask. And as a profession, I started off as a content writer, so for me it's a really big deal to get someone like Samuel and Gabriel to answer my questions. It's basically an audio of Samuel answering my question with regards to his latest collection, as well as how Virgil Abloh has helped him throughout his career and what kind of teachings he take into consideration while dropping a collection or looking forward to making something and creating something. So here's the audio for you guys to listen.
The advice and teaching from V was always more in like the sphere and aura of working closely together. So there was never a point when it was like, hey, you should do this, but it was always small comments and like the spirit in which he would work and the frequency and the intensity in how he would work. Absolutely. And how he would treat people within the working environment. And to be honest, a lot of it was to do with the strength of his relationships and the kindness of his spirit met the level of creativity and the discipline that he had applied. So I think it was more like a way of behaving I really learned from him. You know, that's what really is the main takeaway, and the spirit in how you conduct business.
For sure, like one of the main things is finding your style, you know, and finding your visual language. Because you need to look from an outside perspective and be like, what makes someone want to work with you, you know? So it's like having that style and being very stubborn with it and like really solidifying that. And then from there, so again, like managing your career, knowing which brands you'd like to collaborate with, having like a mood board of brands that you'd one day like to hit, and also when you get there and those opportunities will come, just having the confidence to still be yourself, you know, because sometimes you could be like, all right, Chanel is here, I've worked for 5 years and I've got a style, now Chanel come and now you've changed everything, you know, and it's like having that style, and when you can do those things, commercial work in your world, it goes 10 times further, you know, and that's the timeless work, because commercial work a lot of the time is designed to sell or to be safe or just exist, you know. As an artist, you're always trying to introduce people to new ways of seeing things, you know, so you have to maintain that integrity. That's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and soon enough we might be back with another one, so I'll see you guys. Bye.